weirdest reason someone got offended at a coffee shop, so I accidentally started a full-scale latte art controversy because I said thanks wrong. Let me explain. It was Tuesday morning. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep and the emotional stability of a wet napkin. I stumble into this bougie coffee shop downtown. You know the type. Edison bulbs hanging everywhere. Baristas who look like they exclusively date people with septum piercings. And a chalkboard menu written in cursive so fancy it might as well be hieroglyphics. I order a simple cappuccino. Nothing crazy. No oat milk, no extra shots, no interpretive dance on top. Just caffeine in a cup so I can pretend to be a functioning adult. The barista, let's call her Luna, because of course that's her name, makes my drink with the intensity of someone performing surgery. She's got this little metal pitcher, steaming milk, like she's summoning spirits. Takes her a solid 5 minutes to create what I can only describe as the Mona Lisa of foam art. She slides it across the counter with this proud smile and goes, "I made you a swan." I look down. It's beautiful. Like genuinely impressive. This foam swan is sitting there looking more elegant than I've ever looked in my entire life. I'm genuinely appreciative. So I say, "Oh wow, that's really cool, thanks." And Luna's face just drops. Like I told her my dog died. She blinks twice and goes, "Cool?" I pause mid-sip. "Yeah, it's really well done." She crosses her arms. "I spent 6 years perfecting latte art. This isn't cool. This is craft." "Ma'am, I said it was cool because I think it's impressive. That's a compliment." But Luna's not having it. She turns to her coworker, a guy with a mustache that definitely has its own Instagram account, and goes, "He called my swan cool." Mustache Guy looks at me like I just vandalized the Declaration of Independence. Bro, that's dismissive. I'm standing there holding my swan cappuccino thinking, when did coffee shops become art galleries with attitude? I try to backtrack. "I'm sorry. I meant it's beautiful. Really skillful." Luna gasps. "Skillful? It's not a party trick. This is expression." At this point, other customers are staring. A woman in yoga pants whispers to her friend, "He's being so toxic." Toxic. I said, "Thanks," and apparently committed a hate crime against dairy foam. Then Luna does something I'll never forget. She grabs a little tent card from behind the register and slams it on the counter. It reads, "Latte art is a form of mindful expression. Please honor the intention behind each creation." I read it twice. "Ma'am, I'm honoring it by drinking it." She shakes her head like I'm missing the entire point of human civilization. The experience isn't just consumption, it's connection. Connection with a swan made of milk. I look around the shop. Everyone's watching like this is the climax of a very pretentious soap opera. I decide to lean in. "You're absolutely right," I say. "This swan speaks to my soul. I feel spiritually aligned with this foam." Luna's eyes light up. "Really?" "Oh yeah. In fact, I think this swan and I are meant to be together forever." And then I chug the entire cappuccino in one gulp. Dead silence. Luna looks like I just murdered her firstborn. Mustache Guy actually gasps. The yoga pants woman starts recording. You destroyed it," Luna whispers. I set down the empty cup. "No, I honored it by letting it fulfill its true purpose." That's when the manager gets involved. A tired-looking guy who clearly regrets every life choice that led him to babysit adults who take coffee foam personally. He walks over and just says, "Is there a problem here?" Luna points at me like I'm a war criminal. He drank his latte art without photographing it first. The manager stares at her. "Isn't that what coffee is for?" Luna starts explaining the spiritual significance of foam photography. Something about capturing the moment before transformation. I stop listening because I've accepted that I'm living in an alternate reality where coffee comes with philosophical obligations. Finally, the manager sighs and says, "Luna, please make the man another drink on the house." She reluctantly makes me a second cappuccino. This time, no art, just foam that looks like foam. As I'm leaving, I hear her tell the next customer, "Welcome to our mindful coffee experience. Please remember that each drink is a meditation." I turned back and said, "Mine was definitely an experience." And now I go to Starbucks, where the baristas just spell my name wrong and don't require me to have an emotional connection with my breakfast beverage.